Right, so I'm going to do this for Tuesday. It really doesn't matter though, because everything's timeless. And welcome if you're new. My name's Claire. Everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. So I might use a lot of cards, but I'm always doing what I just said. So I'm just filming these in advance because, like I said, I'm going to be tired kind of midweek. So I'll just film these now, and then that means I can have a wee day off on Wednesday at least. Probably Tuesday as well, to be honest. But Tuesday's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, because I'm going to do a live tonight, so I think I'll be having a rest of myself Tuesday and Wednesday because I didn't even get out in the sun. So, although I don't, yeah, I'll get out tomorrow on the day. I'll get out on Tuesday, but I probably won't leave the house on Wednesday. That's how it's even the moon's in my 12th house. I'm like, fuck that. I'm just fucking jammy day. I think it's maybe raining a lot this week too. But. Right, okay, so I'm going to stick with these. If you're not new, basically, you know, you'll have seen surely that I'm doing the divine detox and decluttering in the second level of the membership, although there are shorts for this week anyway, up until Saturday on the first level too. And really the big thing about that is, you know, like we're focused on clearing energy, like spiritual clearing this week, just like we done for the 3 days, except we're devoting the 7 days to it this time. It's just accountability really. And then I'll be doing a live stream in the second level of membership on Thursday. So I'll update with them in there what time that's going to be. I've actually put a poll out to see, but as I've said to them, it's not always possible for me to say a time because, you know, it just isn't. But when there's not that many people, I'll obviously try and get a time where the most people are going to be live. But you can always watch it on replay if not. But yeah, this week's pretty chill anyway because it's the energy clearing, and then from Saturday, I'll be doing stuff about the mind, and then a week from that, stuff about the emotions, and then you get it, the last one will be stuff about the physical. And that's often where you see manifestations come about, because as you'll see if you saw my post at the weekend there, was I realised that is not a coincidence that was the night that I went out was the last day of the build-up to, you know, inviting people to come into the membership, and I manifested. Well, obviously I knew I was going out, but like having a great night out with my best friend, dancing until 5 a.m, and not even being hungover the next day. And you know what I mean? It was just like, and that feels like a total, honestly, that I just feel really proud of myself. You know, yeah, I do. I just feel really, really proud of myself because you just never know what way it's going to go, really. Because, you know, that's why I don't drink, because it's drinking responsibly. But I think I did drink a lot, but I was protected, so. Yes. Right. And it's intention. You know, when you go in with intention, it means everything. Like I said, and it's quite interesting too, because very soon, I think it's about in a week's time, it's the anniversary of Wayne Dyer's death, and you say actually, and they're both very big on intention. So, but he always spoke about the power of intention. Right. So basically, what I was going to say is, it's a bit kind of, I'm not sure what the themes I'm going to focus are going to be in public, but there will be a video. But I'm going to stick with these Lemurian messages because that's what my guides just really keep wanting me to use, the Lemuria card. So I trust that Lemurian energy is very strong. And like I said, some of them have got hundreds of views. It's really weird. Don't know why, but I think because some of them are short, to be honest. So I mean, it's just, I don't know if that's a good thing about this day and age, that people just have got a very short attention span, but whatever. If that's what you want, I'll keep them short. Right, so what have we got? I mean, we mess for Tuesday. So if it's for real time, it is Virgo Sun. So it's, like I said, detox, decluttering, tidy up time, pay attention to your health, loads of other things. Pay attention to your pets, because it's pets as well. But with a Libra moon, that is like legal justice, divine justice, karmic justice. Thing can equally be where things are out of balance or an injustice. All these themes come up, and if you see the video that I just filmed, that I filmed for Monday there, that I've just filmed just now, I was talking about things like that, and then all the cards backed it up, because whenever it's a Libra moon, I always pick up on things to do with legal stuff, or karmic justice. So what have we got? Heart chakra. My God, things to do with the heart chakra just keep coming out. Heart chakra, unfurling back to love. So I actually feel like I want it. So that's what I'll probably do, right? some days I might pull in the stuff that's very similar to what I'm doing in the membership, and other days it'll be like pulling in the Twinflame love stuff, because it's always twin flames around here if you're new. But just now I just felt really guided to get these cards. Yeah, so obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time, stalk your socials, and I hope I run into you when I'm out. So so yeah, let's get another one. I'm laughing because the cards leading up to the weekend were talking about a fated meeting. So of course I was like, of course there was not a fated meeting, but I wouldn't tell you if there was, but there wasn't a fated meeting. There was just a great night out. It was fate that had a great night out. So emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly be open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. So that really fits with that too, doesn't it? Let's put them both in the... So I would say a lot of divine masculine, male or females, what you're working on is balancing your emotions, you know? Like there's big feelings coming up that maybe you've never faced before or had before about someone. Love for oneself and others, and I'm saying balancing because it's Libra Moon, but you can watch this whenever, it's timeless. Love for oneself and others, relationships, compassion, forgiveness. Forgiveness came up in the video I just filmed. Empathy, connection, receptivity. So the receptivity was the main theme. Watch the video before if you didn't see it. Acceptance and generosity. This card represents love in its many forms. It reminds you that everything in life can unfold into love or fear. When unfurled back enough, the foundation of all you seek lies in the universal desire and right to feel love and be loved. Love heals, God is love. This is the force that will change the world. That's very Libra Moon too, because, you know, the Libra Moon is all about fairness and, like, you know, I always say, like, love, peace and harmony. It's, you know, people that want to, like, you know, mend bridges and, you know, like friendship kind of energy. Although that house is Aquarius, but you know what I mean? It's actually, I'm probably saying that because my 11th house of Aquarius is in Libra and in the 12th house. So, you know, I'm good at basically bringing people together, or like mend the bonds hurt by pride is from Brave, but I always say that is very much what I do as well. And that's what needs to be done with twin flames too, because ultimately you should have a friendship, you know, before the love. Count everything in your life that you're grateful for. Think of all those you love and how that wonderful feeling radiates in your heart. Consider those you can forgive and extend that feeling out to them. Oh, there's a big theme then, if this is what I've also channeled for the day before. Remember, we all just want to be loved and accepted, but insecurities and triggers can cause behaviours that move us away from this place. Yeah, insecurities and stuff like that. Low self-esteem came up in the one before. Have compassion, know that others may be in their suffering, expand your awareness and heart-centered radiance for all beings on the planet, encapsulate Earth in loving compassion, bask in the blissful feeling of the planet in all of its perfect balance. Balance is Libra. In my very, very first membership, which was like nearly 10 years ago now, I don't think it was quite 10 years ago, I think it would be like 8 or 9, but again, the best part of it, yeah, something like that. I don't know why, but it was me that started it, and I always used to say balance. So it was like we'd all go balance and say it like that. And I'm sometimes like, where did I get that from? And it was me. It's just so, if they sometimes tune in, they'll get what I mean. Balance, because I just was always talking about balance. Because I'm like a twin flame healer, and it's all about yin yang. I just always say balance. You'd have to be there, kind of thing. Expand your awareness and heart-centered radiance for all beings on the planet. Yeah, I just read that. But bask in the blissful feeling of the planet in all of its perfect balance, loving you back. Relationships and relating, connections to yourself and others, the language of love. The look of love. La 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 la. Don't know that song very well, it just popped in my head. Over the heart is where the healing position is. And the colour wash, soft emerald dream. But green, soft emerald dream sounds lovely too. Like I always say though, I'm a colour healer as well as everything else, and colours don't always need to mean what it says in anyone's book, you know, or even if I'm like, oh, this means that, like, you know what I mean, just, you get to decide what colours you assign to whatever. So just always like to put that in there, especially because we're in Virgo season, and Virgo season's one of these, the shadow side of Virgo would be like, it's not this way, it's that way. The green is the heart chakra, it's nothing else. The green is Archangel Raphael, it's nothing else. And I'm here to say, not always, right? I'm the kind of person that actually do associate those colours with what I just said. But that's probably because my son sits in the house of Virgo, right? So it's like, you know what I mean? But that's the way I always teach it, is it's, you know, if you see something else at the heart, that's not wrong. You do you, boo, right? That's the kind of teacher I am. There's not many things where there's one right way. Unless it comes down to things like, you know, things that are just all round, I keep wanting to say the C word today, but you know what I mean? Like all round, you know, feety, you know, you're just, you know, being nippy, as we say here in Edinburgh. Like, you know, there's some things that are just wrong, you know, that are just an injustice. Yeah, like there's loads of extra evil, nasty things I can think of that it's just, there's no black and white, it's just fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of things. I don't need to give examples, but most things it's kind of like, you know, there's different ways of doing things, of going about things. Sitting in the power. So that's interesting because I'm filming this on Monday, Mediumship Monday. That is something that mediums do. You know, you sit in the power to connect to the loved ones in spirit, and you build that up. And I'd always advise, if you're interested in getting into stuff like that, just dedicate a couple of minutes each day at the same time, 11:11, maybe 11:11, and then build it up. Maybe it then becomes 5 minutes each day. You know, just build it up. That's how good mediums basically will build their connection with the spirit world. And then as time goes on, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do nothing like that. If truth be told, I've never done anything like that. It's not like I've never done it. Like, I've been in things where I've been taught that I don't need to. I'm just, you know what I mean? I've got one foot, I'm a shaman as well as a medium. So I've got one foot in the spirit world and one foot in the materials, you know what I'm saying? So don't look to me for, like I said, you shouldn't compare yourself to anyone. That's just my experience. Creating sacred space, see what I mean? It's coming into a little bit then. So this is what we're focused on in the second level of the membership. Well, the first level too, if people are getting involved with the shorts. But, you know, creating that sacred space. So I've just said to him, like, so we even say that to everyone in public just now. Just say to yourself this week that you're going to, if you've got sage, you're going to smudge a room in your house, or I just smudge the whole house if I've got it. Like, you just smudge the whole house, and that can be that. You know, don't overwhelm yourself, but just make sure you're creating some sort of sacred space, doing a bit of clearing energy this week. And yes, and again, if anyone would want to come and join us in the second level of the membership, or like I said, or even in the first, then please do come and join us, because it'll be a lot more fun with more people. But we're going to have fun with the amount of people that are there either way. But yeah, I hope this serves you, and I'll see you in the next one.